และตอนนี้นะครับเรามีสัมภาษณ์พิเศษนะครับกับ international influencer กับ blogger Manny MUA
Hi hello
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
So this is not your first time in Asia
No, this is not. It's actually, I've been to Bali before, and it was incredible. This is my first time in Jakarta. I've never been here before, and it is like it literally feels like New York, but different in a way. It's like a very weird vibe, but I really like it.
How do you feel with the fact that people know you like everywhere?
That's the crazy part. Is like for me is like when they got announced I was coming to Beauty Fest Asia, I got tagged so many times. I got so many mentions. I was like, wait, like. I didn't know that I even had fans over here, followers over here. So it is really fascinating to see like a different demographic that I'm used to, because I'm just like, I live in California, I live in LA, so it's like I'm used to my little bubble. So when I see like the reach is even farther, it's like shocking. And I think it's really cool. And I'm like so excited to meet my followers that are out here.
It shows you the power of like social media that
Right,
we live in.
right.
And it shows you the power of like how you can influence people like everywhere.
Right. No, it's incredible. It's like honestly like social media is such a huge blessing, and like the internet in general is just like a blessing. Created so many jobs for people, and like I wouldn't be able to be who I am today without social media. You know, I'm a social media influencer, so
Yes.
it's like I am eternally grateful for social media.
So what's your impression of Asia overall? I mean, you've been to Bali. This is Jakarta. You were in Japan.
I've been to Japan before. Yep.
What was your impression before and then after having been in Asia?
And the expectations anywhere I go.
Okay.
But after I came out of it, I was just like, wow, everyone's so kind. That was my biggest impression. Is like here in Bali, everyone is so sweet and so kind. Everyone here in Jakarta has been so sweet, and I'm just like not used to. I've been to like New York where everyone's not as sweet, and like California, like people are always like on the go and it's very busy and no one really has like the time of day for anyone. But here, I just feel like it's very caring and giving, and like people actually care what you're thinking, what you're saying, and like actually paying attention to you. So I really like that about here.
So what brought you into this line of work?
Okay. So I got into the beauty world because the restaurant I was working at in San Diego, where I grew up, was closing, and they're like, okay, well, you have a week to find a job. And we're like, huh? And so I'm like scared and freaked out. I'm like, what do you mean I have to find a week? So a friend of mine posted on his Facebook back in the day, was like, hey, my Sephora is hiring, and if anyone wants to apply. And I was like, okay, like I had done drag a couple times just for fun, and experimented with makeup here and there just as like a fun little thing. And I was like, I'm just gonna apply. Like I literally am about to be jobless. So I applied with no experience and I got hired. And that's kind of how it started. I kind of posting on Instagram the makeup that I would wear at work. I would just post on Instagram because I'm like, oh well, I'm like already going to work. And, like I might as well just like post about it. Just kind of like, I was a makeup artist. That's why it's like Manny MUA, Manny Makeup Artist, because I was a makeup artist back then. And doing makeup on other people. And so it was really just strange because there was not a lot of men that were doing it back a couple years back. And so I think people like kind of saw it as like, oh whoa, like this is like really unique, this is very different. I feel like that's kind of how it kind of progressed.
Not only are you this international like beauty blogger and influencer, but you're also in this place where you're also learning as well.
Yeah.
Like, you're open to learning.
Oh, absolutely. And I feel like honestly, like if you're not growing, you're dying. I feel like it's like that. Like if you're not moving forward, you're moving back. So it's like I think that if you like feel like you are like the shit and you know everything, like that's like where I feel like you plateau.
I love that. If you're not growing, you're dying.
Yeah.
ถ้าแบบเราไม่เติบโตเรากำลังตาย So let's talk about drag because because I'm from Thailand.
Okay.
So are you familiar with like the drag here in Asia or like Thailand?
I'm not actually. I'm not very familiar,
Thailand
but I know it's huge because there's like Drag Race Thailand. I think
Yes,
that's like a
exactly.
new
Yes.
thing.
And it's doing so well in Thailand.
Oh my god, I
Drag Race
love
Thailand.
that. That's amazing. I want to watch it like really bad.
You don't have to watch it really bad. We're gonna bring you to Thailand.
Oh yes,
and we're
yes,
gonna bring you out.
yes, and I'll go to the club.
You're gonna go to the club.
Yes.
You're gonna meet.
Yes,
Yeah.
no, I would absolutely love that. Rot ka.